Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Reverse 1999. So, this is the second part of what's going to be our series on this game, and this is character review only for maxed out. By maxed out I mean basically the most useful version of the characters. So like for example, we can go to Eric, and if we look at his insight, Rhyme of Victory is leveled up. When an enemy dies, damage dealt plus 10% for all allies for 2 rounds. But the second insight doesn't really matter that much for most of the rare characters and epic characters because it's only like a damage increase. However, the first insight is always usually the best. It increases their base stats, it raises their cap to level 40, and it upgrades something. So it's really good to bring them up to Insight level 1. Insight level 2 doesn't matter that much, it's more for late game. So for early game, you really just need Insight 1. So here's the thing, right? I also want to make sure that the Portray is maxed out. So it's kind of like Resonance, but not really, because there's technically Resonance down here. So anyway, today, let me just get rid of this freaking Xbox. I always forget to do it. Well, I mean, I start recording and it's already there. So, Twin Sleep. It is a rare hero. So we're only gonna, well, actually, we'll probably do all heroes. So first of all, I'm just gonna give you a cool, like, look at my account. It's still cursing me with DPSs. I got, another Eternity. However, I did 20 draws today. I was able to get Sotheby finally from her banner. I think I hit pity on that. Actually, wait, let's check. Did I? I'm pretty sure I hit pity, right? Wait, no, I don't think so. Did I? Oh, okay. Why can't I, it says 2 out of 4. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we got a decent amount of 5 stars. We got Eternity again, so that's completely fine by me. She's the best DPS I have right now. And she heals too, which is amazing now that I have Sotheby, because, yeah, she heals. She's also one of my favorite characters in the story. She's just a really funny person. And she's so cheerful. She's just one of the good characters in terms of lore. To be fair, I haven't seen a lot of them. Regulus and Sentinel are still pretty cool. Regulus, she's kind of fallen off of the story. Like, I haven't really seen much of her. We've seen a lot of Sinetto and even Schneider, but Regulus is kind of off with X in the Foundation or whatever, in the story that we are right now. If you haven't seen that, sorry for the spoilers. I'll probably... I mean, if you're watching my videos or not. So this video will be part of the gameplay video. So we're not going to go over Sotheby, obviously. I'm just mentioning that I finally got Sotheby. So I finally have a healer, because literally most of my 5 stars are DPSs. We did get Necrologist and Click. So DPS debuff. So we got another, I mean, he is Spirit, so I like that there's some differences. So now I have basically one of each DPS type. Except for intelligence, and I mean 5 stars and 6 stars, because those are obviously going to be the best for, you know, the entirety of the game. I haven't really looked at you. She's support DPS. The only support is on her ult. Oh wait, no, her second. Oh, that's disgusting. Actually, she's the Dispeller. Why didn't they put that here? I mean, it is a part of her. Yeah, that's still insane, though. All stats up in positive statuses from the target. That is ridiculous. Necrologist is actually pretty good, because she is a 5 star, and she does support your team with prayer. So a lot of people are actually sleeping on her. Like, this is ridiculous. You basically need a Dispeller, otherwise you can't kill the targets. Because they do not die after taking lethal damage, and instead they gain 100% of Necrologist attack. And she's a support DPS, so she has a decent amount of attack. It does disappear, but like basically you can have her and a healer and your team won't die. Her, Eternity, and Sotheby together on one team, disgusting. That is double mineral though, so you might you definitely will be weak to what was the typing again?
It's always good to have you here.
You'll
No
be weak
matter
to
if you
like a
found
star
bargain
team.
or
The star
suffered a
team might
loss.
kill you. Anyway, that was it for like just my account review. A really cool character I haven't seen people talk about.
115,
Nick.
116.
Is that how you say it?
Oh,
Sputnik.
hey,
Yeah.
I am.
So
Oh, damn
he
it.
has counter, or she has counter. Actually, it sounds like a she.
115.
She helps remain silent and acts only in the capacity as a cosmic listener. Yeah, when the attack is attacked, Moxie -1 for the attacker. That is ridiculous. And her third is she actually makes the attacker lose Moxie and then gains Moxie. I think that's really broken for one of her basic skills. She has a mental damage, basically DPS. That's as much as I can say. She's not really a DPS, but still really good. She has disarm and silence though. So even the she's a she's a rare. So the rares are still really powerful, and you'll see why in a second. So today the character that we are reviewing maxed out is Twin Sleep. Not maxed out. But I say like the best version of her you can build, like the minimum you can build her for her to be the best version. The reason I say this is because her insight, insight 2 doesn't really matter. I mean, it's a 5% attack boost. You can probably use a what are they? Not portrays. What are they called? The TV boxes that people are talking about. I haven't gotten one yet, so I don't know. But why it's really good is because it gives Arcane Snap. It's every other round, so you kind of have to, you know, account for it. But it's still really good because duration of inflicted status is +1 round. And why I say that is because her basic skill, not even a double fuse, not a fuse, just her basic debuff skill, is a mass debuff. Inflicts weakness, which is 25% bonus damage. This literally is amazing for any DPS, whether that's mental or reality damage. This is ridiculous. Of course, I'm pretty sure she's more of a mental damage buffer, right? I think with her second skill. So her second skill actually puts mental defense -25% on the target, and she herself does mental damage. So really broken, and really this critical defense is insane. Like, imagine you just have Eternity with a lot of crit. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It also inflicts Stack of Weakness. So basically, it's a 55% damage increase. This is well, not really, because it's critical defense minus. So basically, they take more critical damage. But that's still ridiculous. That is ridiculous, especially if the enemies are weak to mental damage. This character is actually pretty ridiculous. That's the only reason why I maxed her out. Yeah, and the bonus damage 20, like, this is just ridiculous, right? And then she obviously can increase it up to 50%. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, mostly you'll get the 40s. The 50s are a little harder to get. But yeah, when the caster attacks, damage bonus, like, this is so good for just, and it's her basic, it's just a debuff. That's so broken. Of course I had to max out her Portray. That was just through luck of drawing. But yeah, she does a lot of damage. For mental, as a mental DPS, sorry, a mental debuff controller, she does a lot of damage, and she supports mental damage. Even then though, I would say, like, just the fact that she can inflict with her basic skill, the -25, like, this is ridiculous in it itself. Just, like, it doesn't have to be mental damage. Like, that's what I'm saying. Lisa Louise is broken. This is ridiculous. As far as rare heroes go, obviously some of the 6 stars are a lot better, but still ridiculous. I probably won't get her to Insight 2 until, like, after I use whatever resources that I need on her on other characters, because obviously 5% damage bonus is kind of, it doesn't matter whatsoever, really. I mean, it might matter late game, but it doesn't matter early game, and I'm still very much early game. So yeah, this will be character max out review. We might do another playlist for, like, actual gameplay, because, like, we're doing story, we're doing character reviews, and we're doing gameplay. And the character reviews will be maxed out Portray and at least the most useful insight. Because of course I want to review them when they are at their best potential. At minimum, that's, how's the best? It's like they're technically at their best potential, but not really, because the character isn't maxed out. And I'm pretty sure if I got Insight 2, it would increase the... Does it increase the level to 50? Right. So technically, if I had her at level 50, if I resonate her... Because I don't have resonance yet, so I don't even know what resonance does. So I have to unlock resonance yet. So this is pretty much like her before resonant. I haven't seen anyone talk about this that much, really. So we'll see. I mean, I haven't really been watching videos because I know they've been going over stories and I don't want to ruin the story for myself. So I've been trying not to watch any videos really unless they're about character reviews. So I have been watching a little bit of Daddy Free to Play's videos because I still support him. I mean, he got shafted by this light, so yeah. But yeah, this is ridiculous. And you gotta keep in mind that every other round the arcane stamp increases it. So this is actually a 3-turn critical defense. And oh, -1 stack after trigger. So maybe it's a no, but it's only for debuffs, right? Wait. Duration of inflict. Okay, no. So it's duration of inflicted statuses. So the actual damage bonus will last 2. It will be 2 stacks. I'm assuming that's what it means. Yeah, that's just so broken. And also she puts Nightmare, which they cannot act. So she turns off one character and she does 600 mental damage. That is ridiculous. I mean, like, we go to Eternity, right? And she's reality damage.
No matter if you found a bargain or
even her ultimate doesn't do that much damage. I mean, of course, I don't have her Portray maxed out. What is Vigor's Handbag and Vigor's Hands Fan? Oh no, okay, so the only ones that are being buffed are these. Okay, so her ultimate still does not do that much damage. I mean, to be fair, she does heal, so if she did that much damage, that'd be basically a full HP bar on her. And yeah, obviously the insights, you want to get to level 3 on all of them, because these are ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. But as far as Twin Sleeps go, I would say she's still pretty good. Or both of them are still pretty good, because it is a spirit character. And you got to keep in mind, there's actually not that many spirit characters and intelligence characters that are going to be insanely good. So as far as counter towards intelligence, whoopsies, I accidentally clicked. Twin Sleep is going to be very good. I think that's it that I have for this video. I just wanted to mention, like, this is ridiculous. Twin Sleep. Don't sleep on Twin Sleep. I think that's going to be the title of this video. But yeah, I mean, it also increases, like, it's ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. And also, she does work for a lot more mental defense. So you can do that. But she can also do the mental defense down on her second skill. So she has a lot of debuffs. And she does a lot of mental damage. Like, this is ridiculous. 600 mental damage. I mean, it is a single hit, but you gotta remember, right? Nightmare is only for 1 round. However, her insight, duration of inflicted status is +1 round. So it's actually a 2-turn shutdown. So imagine for bosses, she's going to be ridiculously broken, especially when you're trying to grind materials specifically for your spirit characters. For insight, you have to do, you know, specific, you know, it's for each element. I'm still getting into that part of the game, so, you know, don't blame me too much. Sorry, I didn't want to click that. I wanted to click. So I'm still getting into, like, the resources. Not really, actually. The insight, sorry. I haven't done much resource stuff, but yeah, this is ridiculous. I haven't been able to get anything for her other than from story, because I'm assuming you have to complete a certain story mode in order to get the other resources. I don't even... Okay, this is just for Sharpened Dontry and whatever the heck these are called. What are these called again? Sharpodonti and what are the other ones called? Wait.
Are you here for Louisa or Louisa?
Ah, they're called Dust. Right. Okay, so Dust and Sharpodonty. Sharpodonty. This is really hard word to pronounce. But yeah, still, I think she's gonna be really broken. Everyone might be sleeping on her. To be fair, I don't think people have her maxed out. But yeah, you really just need her at Insight 1. And I don't know about resonances yet, so we'll see if that makes her better or not. But yeah, I think as a spirit debuff controller, you should definitely build her if you have the resources. I kind of just went ahead and did it anyway. But yeah, Nightmare is ridiculous. I mean, she has mental defense down, and I mean, just as, like I said, just as a regular debuffer, like critical defense down and damage bonus is ridiculous. Plus, it'll increase the stack to +1, or +2. No, because it's a stack, right? So it's, but it does say duration of inflicted statuses, which, okay, well let's see how she works, right? Let's actually go and play with her in. Don't take that in the wrong context. I know people will. It's just a thing. I want to go to resources maybe then. Yeah, let's go to dust, right? Because we're low on some dust. So we'll go here. And then I'll get rid of Sonetto. I'm gonna bring my well, actually, who has the mental damage? Critical technique 255. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna bring Matilda because she is a mental damage DPS. So we're just gonna see how broken this is, right? So we're gonna trade you out for Twin Sleep. Do you also do mental damage? Wait, I need to see. Okay, she's actually, okay, yeah, she does also mental damage, and she debuffs. So this is gonna be really good. We're gonna be able to see how much damage these characters can do, right? So we have Matilda, Twin Sleep, and Baby Blue, right? So they're all mental DPSs basically, but you know, they have their own. They're not all mental DPS. They have their subcategories. So let's go straight into it. I know my characters aren't maxed. Alright, so let's just see how this works, right? So, nope, I'm holding down, so you better show me the, like, seriously, what the fuck? Inflicts 1 stack of weakness on all enemies in critical, so I don't think it's this round, but the other round? Wait, no, let's check our... Oh, okay, so it happens as soon as you start the battle. Okay, this is much better than I thought. I thought it was going to be the second round afterwards. Okay, this is good, And she's also in positive status, so any characters that matter about positive status, buffing other characters, will work really well. So I want to see if the weakness is actually twice. So we're just going to do this once. We'll do this as well, right? Because it decreases their defense. Wait, I need to read this, right? So mass debuff, damage -15, and damage taken +15 for all enemies. So it decreases their damage and increases the amount of damage they take. This will inflict weakness, put down their defense. And I guess we can see who a 200. I think they all do 200. Oh no, this one. Penetration rate though. So actually, let's see how much. Forgot who this is. Okay, that's Matilda's. Alright, so let's see how much damage it does. So it's a mass debuff, right? Another mass debuff. Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. It is a 2 turns, so let's wait. We are technically not strong against any of these characters, so this will do a lot of damage, and then also will inflict weakness. And so the weakness is gone right now, so the weakness doesn't increase, but the defense down does, right? Yeah, because you don't see the weakness on them, and they already took a turn. So the weakness is not increased, so that kind of sucks, but you still get a lot of damage amplification. Look at this. So we're gonna do this. We'll do this, and we'll do an attack as well. So we'll just continue. I don't have the best I mean, Matilda isn't actually maxed out, so I mean 300. That's fine. I think this is a bad showcase. But you understand what I'm saying, right? She is actually going to be pretty broken. Actually, we're just gonna go full attack here. So we're still dealing a decent amount of damage. Okay, that was a tank. Okay, so now we have the ultimate, but I think they're gonna cleanse everything. We do have a debuff up here though, so mental defense. So we're gonna do this because we're about to have this be disgusting. All right, so we'll do this, and then what does this do? Oh, actually, oh no, because it's that's fine. We'll see how much damage this does, right? This is a mass attack, right? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, that was decent. Okay. What is that debuff? Okay, we haven't taken like no damage, but again, these are some weak enemies. So mental damage down. Alright. So now, let's inflict a nightmare on you. First we'll do debuff, inflict nightmare, and then we'll attack again. And I just want to see if it stops them from using their ultimate. Because if that's true, then this is going to be really broken against bosses. Okay, she accidentally killed the enemy. God damn it. God damn it. She did too much damage. Well, she does 600 mental damage, so I think it's going to be really useful against bosses, but I didn't use it properly. Okay, so the seal is cannot use ultimate, but nightmares cannot move, so I don't know what exactly that does. So let's beat the living shit out of this piece of shit because he tried to stop our ultimate. Yeah, I don't think this is the best showcase, but you understand what I'm saying. This character is actually really broken. I'm gonna have to see how broken she is on bosses. But yeah, I don't think anybody should sleep on her. She's pretty broken. I'm gonna end the video because we don't really have to go that far. I'm still lacking in grinding because I've mostly been doing the story. But yeah, Twin Sleep. Don't sleep on Twin Sleep because they are actually pretty broken. 600 mental damage and the mental defense and bonus damage. Ridiculous. If we had type advantage, we probably would have done a lot of damage. Again, I would say intelligence characters are going to be destroyed by her. So yeah, I would say characters to build her up with in the next future updates would be Black Dwarf in 1.3, Pickles coming out soon in 1.1 because he's going to buff for support. Voyager has some counter and debuff. She is in the game, I believe, but I don't have her. DK also heals and damage deals, so that would be pretty nice. Medicine Pocket, kind of, but she's more of a heal and damage reduction, and Tooth Fairy as well, but Tooth Fairy isn't in the game yet. For some more other damage dealers in A tier, we got Charlie because she'll dispel, and then I don't know what S after P3 plus means, but okay. I'm looking at a tier list. Juvius will petrify, so you know, if you want some extra damage and control, both Twin Sleep and Juvius will be insane because they both will be dealing mental damage. Melania is going to be released in 1.1. She's AP Greedy and Moxie Steel, which might be insanely broken with the Nightmare status that you inflict, this character inflicts. Yeah, I'm just saying, there's a lot of damage potential that you can bring out with Louisa, or Twin Sleep, whatever you want to call them. Regulus is also not that bad because she's crit oriented. Keep that in mind because again, crit defense minus 30 for 2 rounds. So Regulus might actually be really broken with Luis and Louisa. So I might do some like star showcase with her, but yeah, really broken. Baby Blue again, I was using her as well. Diggers, but he's going to be released in 1.1, so you gotta wait. He's also more of a debuff control, and so is Matilda. And I guess La Source, but she heals. For B tiers, we got Kanjira, which is going to be released in 1.3, Poison debuff. Matilda as well, like I was using her, so she's crit oriented. She is still B tier though, she doesn't do as much as you need her to do. Pavia for sustain is actually pretty good damage dealer. I think I have him, right? I do, right? So
it's fine.
He's gonna deal a lot of damage by just having less health. So that is insane. Oh, it's above 50%, sorry. So his second skill is better than his first skill, I would say, for sure. Because you're always going to get this guarantee for the most part. I mean, unless you're like late game, then his basic is probably better. Still, that's really good. And then his ultimate gives himself healing, like that's ridiculous. But yeah, as you can see, 400 mental damage is still a lot. That's still more than Eternity. So that's just something to keep, just like raw damage in general, not taking into account mental and reality.
No matter if you found a bargain.
Just raw damage is. I mean, of course she has the lead trait, so that's Eternity is definitely a better character, but the damage output is a lot less. That's what I'm saying. Horopedia, but he's coming out in 1.2 for more support. Necrologist also can be used. She's a Dispel Reviver. Like I said, she also does the mental
Hello.
damage.
Welcome
And
to
she
the
does have
Tombstone
penetration
Youth.
rate on her second
My
skill.
apologies.
And also dispelling
I'm
the positive
losing a
stats up
little from all that I've had to
could
do.
be a pretty good combo of making sure that you can break through all of the attack up and defenses so you stay alive and you're able to deal enough damage to kill them. And she has a lot of damage. And then obviously her revive is, she's more of a support obviously. And then, yeah, I mean, Twin Sleep herself is a support. And I guess Satsuki for C tier. Satsuki, Petrify. Some more support would be Nick Bottom and Enma. D tier damage dealer would be Darley Clatter and then Mesmer Jr. And Poltergeist would be for more survival. And then last but not least, we got E damage dealers, and that would be Miss Radio, Sputnik, and TTT. But all these characters have like counter control, self-sacrifice, Moxie debuff, and dispel. They're a little bit more niche, which makes sense. Like I feel like that's fine for the uncommon and rare heroes, as well as the epic heroes. The epic heroes are a little bit less niche, but they're still pretty niche. Like you use them in specific teams. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Twins Sleep. So pretty good mental damage support and controller. The Nightmare is going to be disgusting for bosses, especially with their Insight 1 allowing you to have that Arcane Stamp and increase, because Nightmare is a status, and the
Are you here for Louisa or
weakness
Louisa?
is a stack, so she's only inflicting a stack, but critical defense is actually thing. And she says it inflicts nightmare, so this counts as a normal this counts as a status that she's inflicting, whereas the stack itself is different because it's not, she's inflicting a stack of a what's it called? That's why I didn't buff. A stack of a status. She's not inflicting a status, so it's a little bit different. But inflicting a status such as defense down and nightmare, because it's inflicts. See, so the wording is very important. And then critical down defense counts as also a. Well, no, it was only for 2 rounds, right? So really, is it just her nightmare? Because I remember this only. Well, to be fair, we weren't able to use the first round, so we're gonna have to do some more testing. But pretty much, I think people are sleeping on her. Funny thing of saying it, but yeah, really broken character. I think she's gonna be insane, especially against bosses. This 600 mental damage is ridiculous, and obviously the debuffs here are insanely broken as well. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I know it took 30 minutes, but I needed to cover everything, including the tier list of characters that are mental characters. They do mental damage, because I wanted to ensure. Obviously, there are some reality characters that will work really well with her, but she's going to definitely be more of a mental damage control debuff support, I would say. Support is probably, it's not in there, but I would count it as mental damage support. But yeah, as always, thank you everybody for watching AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support. Helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. 145 subscribers last time I checked, so we are increasing. Nice. Yeah, I already did a face reveal, so you can look at my shorts for that. I know they're a little depressing, but I'm probably not going to take them down. You know, everyone who's here and understands what I was going through then, you know, you're the real OGs. Thank you. Y'all are the only thing keeping me going. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.